All right, everybody, this sold out. We just got it back. This is our HoMedics. You know the brand, you know the name. Deep sleep, whole room sound machine. I love this product, and so do you. In fact, hsn.com, 74 5-star perfect reviews. If you're looking for soothing and comforting, something that's going to lull you to sleep and get you the most restful night's sleep ever, this is for you. It has 8 different sleep programs. It's got patent-pending combinations of sounds and white noise. This beautiful, elegant sort of a wave speaker fills the entire room. You have 12 different tones of water, nature, white noise. It even comes with a remote control. You're going to love it. And here's the thing. I only got a couple of thousand to go around. I'm going to have Leah come out right away because Leah's going to take you on a tour of this wonderful machine for this price. And this sells out every time we bring it in. And this is such a great value with free shipping today. And we also did it on 4 Flex. So you get this thing home for the first time under $20.
Which is great. And, you know, what would you pay for a good night's sleep?
Oh, my gosh.
You know, are you kidding me? I was here at 4 p.m. yesterday. I was here at 4 a.m. this morning. I'm back again at 7 a.m. I'll be back at 6 tonight. If anybody can talk to you about a good night's sleep, I'm telling you, I'm well qualified to tell you that if you want to now be able to have sleep therapy, a design that is engineered to give you a better night's sleep, you're about to see it. This is probably one of the most extensive units that we've ever offered as far as being able to customize what you have. And let's talk about the problem for just a moment, because you know what? The statistics are alarming. You know, I kind of have a crazy work schedule, but you probably do too, right? If you have a little one, if you're traveling, it's the holiday season, 48% of Americans report insomnia occasionally. 48%. I mean, that's half of us, right? Think about 22% of people experience insomnia every night. That's 1 in 5 of us, 1 in 4 of us. 25% of Americans take some type of medication. If you are ingesting something to try to get to sleep, you know what happens? Sometimes you wake up the next morning, you're so groggy, you're trying to recover from it. You're like, okay, now I'm ready to wake up, and you know, my body still wants to go to sleep. How about having a natural therapeutic solution from HoMedics, one of the best brands in the industry? What is it? It is complete sleep therapy. You are going to have a sleep system here. Now, look what happens. You're going to have 4 different water tones, 4 different, or water sounds, 4 different nature sounds, and you're going to have variations of white noise. Now, what happens is that you can customize this in so many different ways. So, Guy likes the rain, so I turned on the rain mode, and now look what happens. I'm going to turn up the volume, and now you can adjust the tone of the rain. So if you want to have like pouring rain coming down, we'll just increase the tone, and then you can turn down the tone, so maybe you want to have that light rain. There you can hear just that little crackle coming through. Listen to the difference. So what's great about this is that now you have that capacitive touch screen where you can customize the sound of the rain. There's the mask sound. There's the ocean sound. 4 different water sounds. There's the rain. Here's a thunderstorm. How many of us love to have the thunderstorm sound?
I like that ocean
Me
sound.
too. And I love that big booming, like, roaring ocean.
Don't you love when a storm comes and you're just kind of like, and you're in bed and you're all tucked in? I mean, it makes you so sleepy. Well, you can replicate that.
Yeah, you can replicate, and you can do it with nature sounds too. Wow. Here's the Everglades. Again, you can customize the tone as well as the volume control. Now, what's great is that you have this nice big speaker that really does sort of envelop the room with sound. It's also magnetic, so you never lose the remote control. And then you can control your volume here with a capacitive touch, or you can control it with the remote. And then there's the brook sound. You can turn down the tone. You can turn up the tone if you want. And then I'll talk to you a little bit later about sleep therapy, which I love too. So let's go into, again, more of the nature sounds. I love this. How about going into the Campfire? Oh, or the Summer Night.
I love that one.
Yeah. Now let's turn down the tone. It gets a little bit higher. Turn up the tone, and suddenly, you know, it's like you're on an African adventure, you know? It's just so much
reminds
fun.
me of Connecticut, because we have crickets.
Yeah.
You'd always fall asleep to crickets.
Yeah, how about camping? How about that? You know, the campfire sound? Oh, I love that. Now let's make it have that big roaring embers, right? I love that big sort of roar coming through. So you can customize that all within just using that little remote control, or you could touch it. Now what's really cool too is that if you have trouble sleeping with lights, what's great is you can dim this, and And you can even turn it off completely as far as the light goes. So now you can enjoy the sound, but not have to, you know, fight with the light on there. So whatever sound you love, you're going to love having this.
It's free shipping if you buy it today. It's 4 payments, so you can get it home for less than $20. This sold out the last time we had it on air. We've just got it back. This would be a great gift for somebody, too.
Absolutely.
If you know somebody that has issues with trying to get to sleep at night, or maybe you're one of those people that just toss and turn, and you know, you've been trying to put the fan on, or you try to find a radio station that some people will just try to find the background noise of a radio.
Right.
This has all those different options for you. Also, if maybe you're a college student or know a college student that has a hard time sleeping in the dorm or whatever, this is ideal for that. Or just somebody that can't get your mind to calm down. And you know the times, like I can't tell you how many times, and you know this because I know you're a big beach girl too, or beach person I should say, is that I can fall asleep on the beach just listening to the waves, and I'm just out, you know? And so whether you like waves or whether you like the rain, or if you like crickets or campfires, background sounds, this is going to be such a great thing for you. It's $79.95. This is a great price for something when you think about it. You know, you just said, can't put a price on a good night's sleep. And I know Leah well, and she is here middle of the night, early in the morning, all around the clock, different days. It's crazy. Plus, she's got a beautiful little daughter that she has to take care of. So you need to be rested.
Absolutely. That's true.
You can't afford to not have 3 hours here, 4 hours there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're ready to really shut off, that's what this is all about, because your body almost starts to react, at least mine does, on cue. It sort of like knows, oh, there's that beautiful nature sound. There's those roaring waves of that ocean coming through, and it just lulls you right to sleep. If you have noise in your neighborhood, maybe you have a, yappy little dog across the hallway, or maybe you have a garbage truck that comes at 5 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you have a highway that's near your house, or maybe I live right in downtown St. Pete, and I can tell you it's great to be able to, go to the events right out my front door, but sometimes I don't want those events to be heard in my bedroom. So now it's nice to be able to turn this on. You talked about white noise. You have different levels and different sounds of white noise, so let's talk about that for a moment, because this is going to be sleep therapy like you may have never seen before. You have the soothe in the white noise that can just kind of soothe and lull you to sleep. You have the mask in the white noise that can mask other sounds, which is really cool. It can blocking those out. The calm, who doesn't need more calm in their life? And then the relax. So 4 different, think of these sounds in terms of a rainbow. So what we've done is we've given you here the color version. If you were to interpret them into light, that's what you're seeing, and that's the way your body sort of interprets them as you are listening to these white noise sounds. So if you want to get that great night of sleep, think about what happens. When you sleep really well at night, what happens? You treat your kids better, you do better at your work, you get a better workout, you eat better. I mean, everything begins with a great night of sleep. And even if you can't sleep longer, wouldn't you love to sleep better, having better quality? I slept last night about 4 hours, but you know what? I slept hard. I was snoozing. And it's nice to be able to just use the sleep machine to take you to that place. Now, with sleep therapy, this is really cool, and it's unique to this unit. You are now going to have the ability to choose one of your favorite water sounds or one of your favorite nature sounds. So there's rain, there is the thunderstorm, here's the brook, and then you also have the ocean, which is my favorite. And keep in mind, you can customize the tone. But with the sleep therapy, what happens is you can choose one of the 4 water sounds or one of the 4 nature sounds. And then from there, once it's lulled you to sleep, it helps keep you asleep by transferring over into the white noise.
Oh, that's awesome.
So so instead of having the roar of the ocean all night long, you have it until you're asleep, and then the white noise keeps you there for that better night of sleep.
Well, and that's important, because you don't just need to fall asleep, you need to stay asleep, and that's a really, really important thing, because there's many times, and I know you've gone through this too, where you get to sleep and then something wakes you up out of nowhere, and you're like, oh man, but this will enable you to continue with your sleep. So even if you can only get 4 or 5 hours at a clip, it's the quality of sleep. Like Leah just said, she slept like a rock. That's important, because if you're just laying there and you're kind of like in and outing it, you never get into that deep, that REM sleep where you're really getting rested. It's almost like you're just taking a brief nap. You don't get that deep sleep that we all need. This will help you to feel refreshed when you get up in the morning. And I agree with Leah about taking care of your family, taking care of your kids. If you're stressed, and that's another thing, especially during the holidays, we get so much stress in our lives. We're trying to get, deadlines done, we're this or that. We're trying to plan for the holidays. We've got kids. Your sleep is so important. It's probably the most valuable asset you have. And if you don't invest a little bit in it, then you're going to be exhausted all the time. And fatigue is one of those things that kind of snowballs.
Yeah.
It's like then all of a sudden you start finding yourself, okay, now I'm too tired to work out.
Right.
Now I'm too tired to do that. And then before you know it, you're dragging your behind all over the place. Get one of these. You'll absolutely love it. They also are, you know what I love about them too is I think it's the best looking of the sleep machines. They're designed really well. They have that little wave pattern on them.
Exactly. And that wave pattern is designed to send the sound all the way across the room. So what happens, whether you're listening to the chimes like we are here, and again, you can customize the tone, you literally will be able to hear that all the way across the room. This is designed not to necessarily be next to your bed. This could be on the other side of the bedroom, and yet you'll still be able to have that great night of sleep because it's sending that sound and enveloping you and drawing you in. It is our most popular sleep machine, and if you now want to be able to have that great night of sleep, remember, you can even turn it off as far as the light goes, but yet the sounds are still going to work for you. So you choose how to customize it. It's one of the only units I've ever seen that gives you so many options. Remember, 4 different nature sounds, but you can choose how to customize them by choosing how to turn up or turn down the tone. Then, of course, you can control the volume. And then you have the water sounds on top of that, and you also have the white noise. So I just want you to hear closely because we only have like 3 minutes remaining. So I'm just going to be quiet for a moment, and I want you to just hear the different sounds. There's the Campfire. Oh, I love that. And then the chimes. Now here's your water sounds. Whoa, I love that. The sound of the ocean.
Love that ocean.
Yeah. Here's your favorite, the rain. Here we go.
I like rain and thunderstorms.
And thunderstorms. There you go. There's your thunderstorms.
So you can run through the whole thing. Whatever it is that you like, you just run through, and you're hearing the rain in the background. It's so nice. So maybe you don't live near the ocean, or you live in some place where it doesn't rain very much. You can still have those great sounds comforting you and lulling into a great night's sleep. This is on 4Flex. It's only $19.99 to get it home. The shipping and handling is absolutely free. And I really wish and I encourage you to go on.